Hello, hello. I think I'm live. Yes, hi. Hi everyone. Happy Monday. How are you all? Sorry, having pop-ups and everything going on. Sorry, I'm a couple of minutes late. I was quickly finishing my soup before I had to jump in here. But I wanted to come in and say hi. I feel like I haven't been live very much last week. Been a bit of a crazy week. But I also wanted to jump in because I've had quite a few people ask me about what I'm doing with my gut cleanse, with the bone broth fast that I was doing. You might have seen my post. I think it was last weekend, not yesterday, the week before Sunday. I began on this month-long gut cleanse program, is what you would call it. I had a really calling to do a detox, and I've had this calling for a very long time. The Infinite has been calling me to do a detox, and I have been ignoring it because fear is the only reason. Let's be completely honest, fear is always the reason. And I've been too afraid of being able. I've had so many addictions to that food. Like my biggest one has been when I am stressed and when I'm busy. That's when my food is my comfort blanket. So it's been my comfort blanket for quite a while, and I was really called to do something about it, and I ignored that call for quite a while. And then a couple of weeks ago I started getting eczema on my eye. So I don't know, you possibly see it, it's really healed up already miraculously in this last week. But I started getting eczema on my eye, and I haven't had eczema since I was a little baby. But it was my body's way of saying, okay, well, you're ignoring the call. We're going to show you how serious this is. It's time to do something about it. It's time to face your fear. It's time to sort out your eating habits. And of course, well, no coincidences. It came beautifully in time with starting my postgraduate studies with the Institute of Intuitive Intelligence. I'm studying to be a spiritual director over 18 months. And one of the very first calls, our mentor, Ricky Jane Adams, talked about congruency and being congruent across all areas of our life, not just in our spirituality and our devotions, but also in about what we eat and what we feed our physical body as well. And I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming, but it took a little while for me to go, okay, everything is telling me now. I can no longer ignore the infinite. I can no longer ignore the signs. I'm getting eczema. I need to do this. I was feeling sluggish, and it was time to do it. Excuse me. I forgot to say, if you're catching the replay, give me a hashtag replay. And if you're here live, of course, say hi. Let me know you were here. So I was, yes, feeling like I needed to do something. And I've had this program, this gut cleanse program, for quite a while sitting there. And I don't know how many times I've got it out and I've written a shopping list, and even a couple of times I've bought the ingredients and I haven't done anything more. So I knew I needed some accountability with it. So I called a glorious friend up and asked if she'd be my accountability partner. And last Sunday I kicked off with the 4-month gut cleanse program. And it was quite intense for me because the first 3 days, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, there was only bone broth. And hey Tammy, hey Denise, if anyone's had bone broth, it's literally just water with a bit of flavour. So I made some chicken bone broth, I made some beef bone broth, and that's what I had for 3 days. And the first day was really good. That was Sunday. Second day, it wasn't too bad. The third day, it was really intense. It was really intense. Like I'd been meeting my fears over the first couple of days, but the third day, everything was telling me just to stop. Like, just eat something. You've got all the way to day 3. That's really good. You could give up now. Um, and especially I noticed it when I was working, because obviously I started working on the Monday and Tuesday, and normally when if I get to a point where I need a break, my break is getting up and it's walking to the fridge. And I found myself actually doing that a few times, and even opening up the fridge and going, hang on a second, close the fridge, what's going on, where are the fears, yeah, it was pretty hard on that third day because everything was like, just eat something, give in, it's okay to give in. And I had listened to that voice so many times before, and I knew it was my ego and it was not my intuition. So I was like, no, I am in this. I'm here for the run. I'm here for the good month-long run. I am doing this. It's what I need, what my body needs, what I've been called by the infinite to do. And in fact, one of I got asked like why the need for a bone broth, like, and yes, I didn't have to do the bone broth, but that's what I've been intuitively called to do. I was intuitively called to do this program, and it was an intense program because that's what I needed. That's what I intuitively needed, and I knew that. So yes, it's been 3 days of bone broth, and then starting on, that was Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So Wednesday I could then bring in some soups, but they were still very bone brothy. So, but they had a bit of slow cooked meats in them as well, but lots of vegetables and things. So I have had been having soup since then up until the Sunday, and then today I could bring in a bigger variety of soups again. It wasn't just bone broth with some veggies and some slow cooked meats in it. But I am, what I have to tell you is like I'm feeling amazing at the moment. I'm feeling just so amazing. I'm a week in. And the biggest test for me, I'm not sure if you saw, but my daughter was in a dance competition all weekend. So I was at a dance competition Friday, Saturday, Sunday, with continuous coffee breaks and with chips and all that sort of food being eaten. And normally that's when and with my family, I was with my parents, I was with my sister and all my family. And that's normally when my resolve just sort of falls away, and I'm like not very good at staying to the program. But it was amazing. Every morning I got up and I packed my soup, my little cup of soup, and I took that with me. And when I was offered anything, I was just no, thank you. And then we went over to friend's house on the Saturday night as well between the competitions. We went over for pizza night. It was the last spur of the moment thing. They're like, want to come over for pizza? I said, yes, I'd love to. It's like, oh, but can I bring my soup with me? And I was like, of course you can. So all the kids and hubby had pizza, and I sat there with my soup. But there were all the times where I would normally straight up, I'd be like, oh, I'll just give in. I'll just, it doesn't matter. I got a week through. So it was so glorious to see again all these fears that got brought up and how I was able to meet them, which is what I do all the time. But when it's coming to with it attached to food, it's been a big area that I have not really allowed myself to dive deep into. I've been dealing with fears everywhere else, but with my food. And I am feeling amazing. I'm a week in, I've got 3 more weeks to go, and it is just superb. Like I am congruent now. I'm bringing every facet of my life into congruence. So I am nourishing my body as well as nourishing my spirit and nourishing my soul and nourishing myself on all levels. On this 3D plane, I am nourishing myself on the 5D plane with my devotions and my spirituality and my meditations. I'm nourishing myself as well, and it is just been absolutely beautiful. And my vibration has just been through the roof as well. Like normally I'm pretty good with my vibration. And anyone that knows me, if you've been watching this, you've been watching me, you know my vibe's pretty good. But it's just been amazing. And there's no coincidences, of course, but it's also been amazing in that I launched the next round of Money Healing Mastermind. I got pushed to launch it early. It wasn't meant to be launching until today, but last Thursday, the Infinite was like, nah, just launch it. So it launched last Thursday, and I think I've done one post about the mastermind. And I'm running 2 programs this time. I'm running 2 intakes because I've got people in different parts of the world wanting to join, so I'm having to cover different time zones. Excuse me, my computer is making noises left, right, and centre. So I've created 2 intakes to be able to accommodate all different time zones. And one of them's already half full. One of them is a quarter full, and I haven't done a great deal besides energetically call these women in, and it's so exciting. Like I just feel on top of the world. I feel amazing, 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 and I know this is something that I will continue to do throughout my work. So whenever I get to a point of feeling, I'll never let myself feel like I did before I started this, because I had just let everything go. I was eating stuff I never used to eat. I was eating heaps of crap. I was not looking after myself. I was allowing my devotions to be and my spirituality to be my filling my cup. So I let that fill my cup, but I let the other side just fall away. And I thought, well, it's okay because I'm doing all the things I should be doing. I'm doing my meditations, my devotions, and I'm keeping my vibe high, so I'm good, yeah. But I was completely ignoring the other side, like this human side. Yes, we are interconnected consciousness, and we are so much more than this 3D body, but we still are this 3D body. And we need to be able to bring both of those elements of ourselves, our physical and our energetic, into balance. And that's what this start of the week has already done, already started to bring me into balance with it all. And yeah, I feel amazing. And now I'm so excited for the rest of the launch for the Money Healing Mastermind. If you haven't heard, I'm running 2 rounds this time. 14th of September we start. There is a 9 o'clock West Australian time, 11 a.m. East Coast time intake. That is one intake. And then I'm going again at 1 p.m. West Australian time, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to run a second one. So we've already got like the 1 p.m. is for those in the UK and Europe, and the 9 a.m. is for those in the US. And I'm so excited. Like I've got glorious women from Europe and UK already booked in. I've got a glorious woman from the US already booked in, and also ones from Australia. I am so excited where this is all heading, where it is all going. And yeah, if you want, I'm actually going to drop you the link in case you want to join me or send me a message about it, because yeah, if you're called to join the mastermind, I would love to have you in there. Denise is saying, I'm always getting called to change my food. Oh, it just jumped up. But always give in to the temptations of fear. Yes, time to meet those, Denise, if you're called to, because I was the same. I was ignoring that part, and we can't. If we want to be congruent across our lives, we have to also have that part in line as well. So yes, if you're called to, I encourage you again to go back and sit with that and just see what the fear is. My fear was that I wouldn't be able to deal with stress or the any emotional turmoil without food. Like that was a big one for me. Like if I'm stressed or I'm bored, I go to the fridge. And I had to really sit and go, okay, well that's not what I need. Yeah. Oh, Carla's here as well. She's saying she's so looking forward to it. Carla is one of those glorious women over in the Europe side who is joining the 1 p.m. intake. I cannot wait either, Carla. It is so exciting. I'm running one at the moment, one of the Money Healing Masterminds, and we just did week 10 today, like literally a few hours ago. We just did week 10, and I was even just saying to the women, like, I can't believe we're nearly rounding up this round, ready to jump into the next round. I just love it. And oh goodness, the women, and we were talking about how we felt or how they felt about money before and the role money played before in their lives and how it plays now. And oh goodness, it filled my heart to hear how the role that money plays in their life now absolutely lit me up. I just love it. So yes, if you want to join Carla and I, come and let me know. I'll put the link in there so you can find out all about it. You can come and join us. It's 13 weeks of just gloriousness. It's 13-week journey to uncover your fears, to move through your fears that are keeping you in lack and keeping you stuck and stagnant, and we clear them all out so you can move into abundance and flow. And it is a beautiful journey, an absolutely beautiful journey. And yes, I would be absolutely privileged to take you on that journey with me. So if you want to know any more about it, the link is in there. You can jump on in. Some of the levels, there's different levels you can join. I wasn't even going to talk about this on this live, but now I'm here. There's different levels you can join. Some of them are already sold out, so get in contact if you are trying to book in and you can't book in to some of the levels, because we've already got some sold out, and I haven't had a chance to update the website yet because it's just been crazy busy. So yes, but yes, going back to it all about to my food and that gut cleanse, it is going to be a whole glorious month. And this first week has just been amazing, because that third day was a killer, was an absolute killer. And my mentor actually said, Ricky Jane Adams also said, she's like, yep, the third day is the hardest day. Because after I was like, this has been a big day, a hard day. She's like, yep, the third day always is. But I woke up on that fourth day, energy through the roof, and it has just been climbing every single day. It has just been amazing, and I'm so excited. And now I am steadfast. I am set to finish this last month. There's no wavering. There's nothing throwing me off kilter. I'm already at day 8, so I'm super excited to finish the rest, and I will keep you updated with how it's going as well. But yes, if you've got any questions about the eating plan or the gut cleanse that I'm doing, or about the Money Healing Mastermind, drop them in the comments. Let me know. I am super excited to be able to take you through the Money Healing Mastermind if you are called. This is the last round for 2020, by the way. It's the last round for 2020, and it's also the last round that the prices are going to stay the same as what they are. I don't like doing the get in now before the prices rise, but I also want to make sure everyone knows the prices are rising substantially in 2020. They were meant to rise this round, but I had people ready to jump in who couldn't get to the last round. I had people who were ready for this round, so I held off the price rise. But prices are substantially rising in 2021. So if you are called to join us and have been called to join us in the mastermind, yeah, jump in now because it's the last one for 2020, and then prices are they gotta shift, baby. All right, big love to you all. If you need anything, you know where to find me. Any questions, send me a PM, put a comment in the comment box. Otherwise, I will be back really soon. I'm really excited. I've got an event coming up. I'm going to share that with you today. I'm really excited about that one. And I'm also going to try and put a little mini masterclass together as well over the next month for you too. So keep your eyes posted so you can hear all about it. And also just set your note if you are missing my live, set your notifications to receive notifications so then you're not going to miss any of this glorious conversation that we get to have. Remember, if you're watching the replay, give me a hashtag after party, replay, catch up, whatever you like to do. Otherwise, I'm going to love you or leave you, and I'll be back really soon. Have a glorious day. Bye.